Y'all
Here
see
comes
about
Riddick Bowe, the Big Daddy,
these
the
gloves on this
1988
dude.
Olympic. He is the greatest.
Wrong team.
This bout is.
Show you how master work.
We're hoping for an all-action
No, you
slugfest.
won't come in. So.
You'd like to see more jabs. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. And that left hook doesn't find its target. This fighter doesn't just want to win by knockout. They want to do it early so they can get out of here.
Terrorized them into not wanting to throw a punch because they don't even see the shot leaving.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
This fighter focuses on those long, straight punches, staying on the outside, and winning round after round.
Todd, this is what it's all about. Hit and don't get hit. Jab, move, pop, slip. Use your footwork. Drive your opponent crazy.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Bowe in that last round. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do they carry that? And there's the bell to start the round. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Can't find a home with that jab. He threw a punch and just got countered. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. You're not going to see as much footwork as the smaller weight classes in the heavyweight division, but we don't care. We want that heavy fist. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down. Both men step back for just a moment.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You could tell who it is.
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed, they're confident, they know they just have to quick burst, boom. In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Bowe in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Wow, you know what? I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Bowe, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the...
They ring the bell, and here we go. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
This is...
And the big fella stumbling backwards. No, we don't. don't see a knockdown.
Being dazed now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Do you believe this? Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. Nice counter.
Easy work.
Pretty good start the first half of this round. So he's up in the corner, has the white towel. Are they going to throw it and stop this fight?
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new
Spam.
instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right. Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same
good
spot
shot.
again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
That jab doesn't find a home. Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. Let's talk about Bo in that last round. A lot of work needs to be done in this corner. 2 knockdowns in the last round.
They believe their fighter has it in the tank.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. They've got to be feeling confident now after what happened last round.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not and twice. Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Well, Johnny, it's still early on, but what do you think about what we're seeing so far?
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around her. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's so hard to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
No rest for the weary. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
There's been a significant aggression difference in this fight, Johnny. What do you see?
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Bo in that last round. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
The bell, sometimes it couldn't be the sweetest sound.
And there's the bell to start the round. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. It's all offense all the time. Throws the jab but does not score. Generally speaking, you don't watch heavyweights to see a boxing match. You want to see a fist fight.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night.
Night. Night.
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Can't find a home for that jab. So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Let's talk about Bo in that last round. They ring the bell, and here we go. It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible, because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
The bravery being shown here.
I knew he was gonna kiss me with this shit.
They're back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
Halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing.
If there's anyone that can get out of trouble, it's Muhammad Ali.
Yeah.
They're on their feet, but is this the beginning of the end?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking?
Final 10. Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
Well, there's no argument right there. You say it. Night.
Thank you for the cornucopia. What's he doing though? How are you? Do that shit.
It's time for the talking to stop and the fighting to start. This should be good. I'm Todd Grisham. Next to me is Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
Time for our tale of the tape. Up first,
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the...
So they stare into each other. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. That jab misses. A perfect counter shot. That right hook won't score. That big hook doesn't land. Footwork has to be on point when you're fighting a swarmer. If it's not, you're going to get caught in the corner and beaten up.
Oh, man, you got a swarm in your face. You've got to try and push him off, make him go into the rope. You've got to sometimes fight fire with fire. Hit him low on the blind side of the referee. Get him angry.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
That hook was off target. You'd like to see more jabs. Nope, that hook won't score. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive. You know the scorecards are going to be... Larry Holmes now stumbling backwards. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
Wow, it was like 2 different leagues.
Breathe and relax. All right,
Okay, how do you feel? How do you feel? All right, breathe, focus.
to the round. Don't worry about the knockdown. Don't worry about the tough round.
Breathe and relax. Right.
And there's the bell to start the round. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
A typical outside fighter, as you know, focuses on defense, stick and move, stick and move.
Do not give an outside fighter time to think. You've got to make the fighter panic. You've got to rush the fighter into doing things they don't normally do.
Trying to land that jab. Beautiful counter shot. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point. Both men step back for just a moment.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare.
Is this the beginning of the end for Muhammad Ali? Thought we were going to see the finish there.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
The straight right just misses. No rest for the weary. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Don't worry about the knockdown. Don't worry about the tough round.
Breathe and relax. Right. In this next round, I want you to get through the rest.
Step in, keep moving, keep moving. Don't take any clean shots. And every time he gets close, tie him up, grab hold of him. All right, this next round, I just want you to get through the round.
Don't take any clean shots. And every time he gets close, tie him up.
Worry about the tough round. Just get through this next round.
I want you to get through the round. Just get through the round. Don't do nothing stupid. All right?
Don't take any clean shots. And every time he gets close, tie him up, grab.
Get on the end of the jab. Keep stepping. Keep moving.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather. Right back into the action.
Right. In this next round, I want you to get through the round. Just get through the...
They ring the bell, and here we go. You're not going to see as much footwork as the smaller weight classes in the heavyweight division, but we don't care. We want the heavy fists. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. Timing beats speed. Speed beats power. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Well, Johnny, we're a couple rounds in. What are you seeing so far?
This can be so frustrating when you're in with such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
If there's anyone that can get out of trouble, it's Muhammad Ali. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, 2 punches better. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Going to need a knockout.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
Don't worry about the knockdown. Don't worry about the tough round.
And there's the bell to start the round. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they hit you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
He misses with that jab. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them more than I could.
That hook doesn't score. Those counter punches have to hurt. Not throw out a lazy jab in this fight, you'll get knocked out. These two fighters are made for one another. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. Well, it's no secret. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain then.
Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round. They got out of the way of that right hook.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
You have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed. It's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
Please. Say bing, boom, bow. Bing, boom,
Swinging a
bow.
miss with the left uppercut.
Bing, boom,
Nice
bow.
counter. These punches coming from every angle. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Has to be careful for that. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell. They ring the bell, and here we go. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Well, Johnny, it's still early on, but what do you think about what we're seeing so far?
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
That hook won't score. Oh, Larry Holmes on the back foot. Larry Holmes is going down, and he's got to get up.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are you all right?
So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next?
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Swing and a miss with that hook. Nice counter. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round. They ring the bell, and here we go. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Nice counter. They hit like heavyweights, but they move like middleweights. Truly elite level stuff here.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Nice counter shot. One punch could end this fight for either of these two heavyweights.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work and you think, I've got to get him inside close rounds.
Who would have thought Ali would get rattled like this? This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. After that last round, something has got to change. Oh my, the big fella just got rocked. They're back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know they're fighting.
Well, these citizens. Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
He's got to waste time. Get step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it, because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in a round.
Halfway through the round, and I think we all know who's winning here.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or
The greatest has been dazed. Muhammad Ali in trouble. Muhammad Ali in trouble, but surely he'll find a way out.
Listen to me. Are you okay?
Well, it's go back to the drawing board time.
Oh, but the thing he was gonna
this is the
win.
last thing we
The
expect.
guy was
What a
dominating
fight,
his
what a
ass the
style,
whole
what a
fight.
pace to get a unanimous decision. That is mad. I didn't see that coming. I thought this would be tight. This is nowhere near tight.
That nigga still getting your ass, man. All the time. I feel like that. You say Ragged Man, Ragged Man.
Mate, what you doing? Switch on, switch on.
Let's go. One, two, three, four, five, six. Come to me.
Listen, you switched up. What you doing? I need you to focus on what you're doing. I need you to go back out there. I need you to win this round. Get your mind back. Get your focus back. Get that.
Stand by. One, two, three, four, five, six. Can you continue?
quick. He already knew he was gonna lose.